Hi everyone, today we have on guests to highlight what's going to happen on the 17th of September at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. We're going to have a Cannabis Mass Action Gathering that's going to be taking place at the Union Buildings, outside Parliament, at multiple municipalities throughout the country. Today we really want to highlight the reason for this. A lot of this driven by government inaction. So I think with that, Africa, let's go straight to you in terms of the urgency for why we need to be rallying for more support and more awareness about what's currently happening in the cannabis industry.
Thank you, Jeff, and good evening, everyone. Look, I think we're just tired of drowning in Africanized poverty. We're just tired of drowning in places that perpetuate systematic economic oppression. We are asking the question, what is the government's indigenization plan for this very important crop?
Awesome. Juanita, Juanita, in terms of your rallying call for this event?
Since 2020, we experienced COVID and we saw an increase in unemployment. It's always been rife. I live in the Western Cape and I see what's happening on the streets. I see a lot of homeless faces or new to the streets personnel. And it's extremely sad. We're in a position to rejuvenate our economy with including cannabis, and we are being ignored. It's time that we stand together. We usually do stand together, but this time we need everybody's passion and fire to come on the 17th of September to say to the government that it has been too long and we do need to move forward, and you do need to include us as we are your consumers. So it's, in a nutshell, just a call to everybody who is passionate about cannabis and believes that it can motivate the growth of our economy.
Awesome, excellent. And with that, Trenton, provide us with some of, obviously, the intended demands that the gatherings are intended to highlight and spotlight. I know Juanita will be coordinating, obviously, outside of Parliament. I imagine you will be specifically focused on the Union Buildings. Africa, you might be there as well. I'll probably be pushing to go to the Union Buildings on my side as well to rally support. Give us a bit of an overview of the intentions driven by this mass action.
Yeah, I think just following on from Africa and Juanita, this is taking too long. It's been years. The right hand in government is not talking to the left hand. There's a few of the things. Firstly, there are still no solutions for legacy farmers. We have rural farmers who have put cannabis on the map globally who are still criminals. Where we have people with capital who are now able to grow legally. I'm not saying that that's a problem for them to be able to grow legally, but the fact that our farmers can't grow legally is a disgrace, to be honest. We need job creation. We need to bolster our economy. The master plan process that was kind of happening is completely stalled. We need some kind of model where we can reasonably trade cannabis, especially for those who don't have the right to private spaces. And then we need to stop arresting people, Jeff. We're still arresting people for cannabis, for petty offenses, low harm, victimless crimes, and we've just had enough. And I've been overseas recently. We are in a competitive market. Other developing economies are coming online. I firmly believe that South Africa has the potential to be one of the biggest players on the planet, which means we can bring in much needed revenue into the country. So we do need a local economy, but we also need to be able to export our products, and it's just taking too long. It's as simple as that. So, it's our right as citizens of South Africa to talk about when we're not happy. So these are peaceful gatherings. We are there to partner with government, to help government. But at the moment, it's just, in terms of the way it's been dealt with, it's just not acceptable anymore.
Yeah, fully agreed. The overriding theme I've seen is there's a need for enablement of trade. Even like you mentioned, licensed facilities are struggling. Everyone ultimately is struggling in the space to legitimize the sector and form active trade and jobs. And I think on that point, I know, Africa, you were very brief in your introduction. Any comments to close out maybe from your side regarding the real need for people to come out, show support on the 17th of September at 10 a.m. at the respective locations, where I'll include a link at the end of the video?
Yeah, as Trenton just has said, we need to enable farmers to operate. There are so many outstanding things with the permit that has just been issued. Where is the funding model for the emerging farmer? Where is the seed for the farmer? Where is the market for the emerging farmer? Why are people being set up for failure? What exactly is going on? I mean, we all know that the criminalization of this crop has got racial undertones. This happened way back in the USA. We've got to stop this. So it's very important that communities come out en masse and support a crop that has a massive potential to restore the dignity of the African farmer.
Awesome, excellent. So we'll see everyone out on the 17th of September at 10 a.m. And be sure to remember this is for cannabis and hemp, for just the sector as a whole, to support radical change and a response from government. It's almost been, by then it will be 1 day from the 4-year ruling in the Concord. So it'll be nearly a day short of 4 years where we're waiting for a change and an improvement. And thank you everyone for highlighting the need for us gathering as an industry.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Jeff.
We'll see ya. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.